Well, everyone, welcome in here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Got some high school 14th Region baseball coming at you here tonight. Softball, guys. I got it on the brain. So it's Brendan Miller. Going to be doing a little bit here. Then we're going to turn it over to some real pros here just in a few minutes. It'll be Chuck Price and Ryan Cox bringing you lots of action here. Breathitt baseball. We've been waiting for this for a little bit. Estill County comes in here 6-9 on the season. Of course, great baseball tradition down at Estill County. Coach Blake Crow always doing well down there and preparing these guys. Got a lot of talent. They've been playing some big-time games throughout, down in Central Kentucky. So they're coming here 6-9, Breathitt 10-9, but there'll be some good baseball action here tonight. But first of all, we're going to recognize the 1979 Breathitt Bobcats, first until last year only regional championship for Breathitt County. So got a couple of those guys here. I'm going to go to the field and take a couple pictures of them, let you guys talk it up. I'll be back up to start the game out, and then we'll get rolling.
Thanks so much, Brendan. We appreciate it. Yeah. Brian, welcome to the club.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
We're gonna put this out on TV for everybody. Hope you enjoy it. And like Brendan said, we're looking at the 1979 regional championship team from Breathitt County. We'll kind of listen in a little bit to the press announcer.
David Young, Larry Deaton, and Coach Gabbard's wife, Frances Gabbard.
Guys, it's neat to see some of these people coming in. That's escorted out. That's my son, John Thomas, who's escorting his aunt, Fran, who is the widow of John Gabbard, who was the coach of that team. So it makes me feel good to be part of that team a little bit. Even though I'm married into it, I'm married into a good family, and it made me way better. But Ryan, someday it'll be me and you out there. They'll be talking about some of these.
Athletes on our roster. Maybe you a little bit before me, Chuck.
Here's a few more.
These following in were coached by Johnny Gabbard, Wilbur Henson, Charles Ray Moore, Mark Collins, Larry Deaton, Dean the Flash Feldner, Daryl Tomahawk King, Dino Mooney, Dave Young, Scott Noble, Russell Hill, John Paul Chapman, Bucky D,
Got me now.
Steve Collins, and Baker Burke. The 1979 Regional Class 2A baseball tournament was held at Lee County High School baseball field. The Bobcats were set to take on the Hazard Bulldogs in the championship game. Many news articles claimed that the game was nail-biting and even named these Bobcats to be heroes. The starting lineup that night was Larry Deaton as a pitcher and shortstop, John Paul Chapman as pitcher and shortstop, David Young at first base, Mark Collins at second base, Daryl King at third, Baker Burke in center field, Wilbur Henson in left field, Scott Noble in center field, and Bucky Deaton in right field.
I'm sorry, that was Baker Burke as catcher. The Bobcats were trailing the Hazard 7-6 in the 6th inning when the rally began. There was one out, bases loaded, and Scott Noble had 2 strikes on his back. It was on the 3rd pitch that Noble smashed the ball and sent it sailing over the fence for a grand slam. This hit brought the Bobcats David Young, Baker Burke, Bucky Deaton, and Scott Noble across home plate. It was this hit that gave Breathitt County their first lead of the game, 10-7. Hazard scored 1 run in the 6th and 1 run in the 7th, but it was not enough to top these Bobcats. They came home from Lee County champions that night, and it made history for Breathitt County. In preparation for tonight's celebration, I spoke to a few of these men, and they left me with some memories. David Young says that his favorite memory is winning the Golden Glove after the 1979 season. Daryl King's favorite memory is hitting the 3-run homer at the beginning of the championship game. Baker Burke's memory, he said there were so many great times. Scott, Bucky, Mark, and myself were sophomores that year playing varsity for the first time. I was the catcher. I remember I would go home with a bruised blue hand after every game that John Paul Chapman pitched because he threw so hard. Catcher's mitts didn't have enough padding, I guess, but nobody else bruised my hand. Scott hitting that grand slam homer in the region final against Hazard is my most vivid memory. We were bottom of the lineup. He was the 9th batter, and Bucky and I were on base when Scott hit that homer. He was amazing. Daryl King's favorite memory was hitting that 3-run homer to start the game, And Bucky Deaton's favorite memory was the grand slam at the end of the game. Let's give these Bobcats from the 1979 championship team one more big round of applause.
Coach Combs passes out the ball. They're going to let him throw.
We're going to have
Some
a ceremonial
pitch.
first pitch here. Looks like it's Larry Deaton. Yeah.
He's not going to let that. Well, Larry's a great guy. I know Larry well. When you get old like me, guys, it kind of makes your belly tingle a little bit because you know you're soon to come down the pike. So, yeah, it's a great team, great stories. And we talked about last night during the game, you know, Lee is a young team. Breathitt has some seniors, but still a lot of young players. And we talked about the tradition of how Lee County Bobcats were forced to be reckoned with back in the day. And the future looks good for them because of all those young kids. And that proved it right there. Breathitt getting by Lee County to win the region that year in 1979.
Absolutely. We got to start somewhere, Chuck. You got to start young, right? That's how you build your program.
That's right. And I like looking at the boys down here. They're all taking it in. The ball
We're going to
players
introduce
really
tonight's
getting something out of
players
it.
before we do the national anthem.
They're going to let the
The
team stay out
visiting
and do the
team on our
national anthem.
scoreboard is the Estill County Engineers.
And we'll go back to press announcer again. Let her give us the
Batting
rundown on the
first,
starters.
number 7, playing shortstop, Ethan Henry. Batting second, number 4, Kenny Rose on third base. In left field and batting third, number 23, Peyton Riddle. The first baseman tonight for Estill County, batting fourth, number 28, Kyle Chaney. Batting fifth, number 20, Hayden Woolley in right field. The designated hitter tonight, batting sixth, number 15, is Cooper Powell. Batting seventh, wearing number 3, and the catcher is Mason Griggs. The center fielder for Estill County, batting eighth, wearing number 2, is Kenyon Hicks. And batting ninth is the second baseman, wearing number 18, Logan Friend. And Estill County starting pitcher tonight, number 16, is Jack Sneese. Okay, in just a moment, we will announce our home team on the scoreboard tonight. Let's give it up for the Breathitt County Bobcats. Batting first, wearing number 8, is your starting pitcher, senior, Mr. Isaac Bellamy. Your left fielder tonight, wearing number 12, batting second, is Mr. Brady Tincher. Batting third and wearing number 52, our catcher tonight, senior Robbie Turner. Playing third base, wearing number 34, batting fourth, Sebastian Bash Howard. Our shortstop for tonight, number 24, batting fifth, Aiden Combs. Batting sixth tonight and on second base, wearing number 3, Colby Bird. Our right fielder tonight, batting seventh, wearing number 14, Mr. Miles Holland. Our first baseman tonight, batting eighth, wearing number 11, Jaden Hudson. And our center fielder, number 10, batting ninth, senior Dylan Stacy. We also have Jacoby Little, number 1, Wyatt Spencer, number 4, Eli Crisp, number 5, Chase Hobbs, number 9, 16, Caleb Bailey, 32, JT Price, 32, Tatum Moore, 35, Adam Spencer, 47, Jake Fugate. The Bobcats are coached by Tim Gross, Matt Bird, Dustin Frazier, Patrick Wooten, and head coach Justin Combs. Now, if everyone will please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back, everybody, in the immortal words of Johnny Cash. I hear a train a-coming. It's rolling down the line. And on that train is the Estill County Engineers. Everybody, welcome. Good evening. Welcome to Breathitt County Baseball Field with the visiting Estill County Engineers come to town riding that train, looking up, beat the Breathitt County Bobcats.
I'll tell you what now, if you've never seen Estill County play basketball, football, that band is awesome, man. So everybody check them out down there next time. The Engineer, when they blow the whistle and sound the bell, it's always cool. You know, we do a lot of 56. Matt and I do, especially in basketball, man. It's a great thing. So kudos to all the staff down in Estill County. But, man, it's baseball season, Chuck. They ain't got nothing to do with that sort of stuff. They don't bring the band out here to the baseball games.
So. Yeah, absolutely. And we got another beautiful night in Jackson. It's a little warm tonight. It's going to be probably the hottest game these guys have played. We'll see if that takes a toll on them any.
And you get to treat folks. It's going to be the first time I've got to see Isaac Bellamy this year coming off the basketball floor. And, man, if you haven't watched Isaac throw the ball tonight, you will get to see it because he is a dandy. Going to be a definite college prospect. We had talked to him the other day, not decided where he's going to go yet. Got a ton of offers. And I can say he started out with me in Coach Pitch when we were young. And, man, I tell you what, kid had great hands. You could tell he was destined for stardom. And going to be a treat tonight to see him.
Well, absolutely. He's got a lot of tools in his repertoire. You know, he's got 4 or 5 different pitches. You know, he can locate all of them for a strike at any time in the count. Really can, take the batters for a ride.
Engineers will come up with Henry, Rose, and Riddle coming at you here on all probably from the left-hand side or right-hand side of the plate. Set the defense for Breathitt County. Got behind the plate, Robbie Turner around the infield. And I didn't even look to see. We got Bash playing third. Got Aiden Combs at short, Kobe Bird at second, and Hudson down at first. So there's your defensive setup. Chuck, take us away, my man. Do the play-by-play.
All right. Well, as we said, Ethan Harvey up to bat for Estill County, ready to face Isaac Bellamy, the senior. And gets him to miss the first one.
He does in second.
All right. Another strike. Looks like Bellamy's coming out firing some heat. 0-2 count up early on Harvey. Let's check him out here. Harvey's a senior infielder and pitcher. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Looks like Bellamy came to play tonight.
First carry of the game. Bill comes in at 5.83 ERA. He has only thrown 6 innings so far this season and took the loss in that one game and also has a save. Of course, coming off the basketball court, Bill takes a little bit of time to get that arm warmed up. Going from the wind-up, Kenny Rose will step in.
Senior Kenny Rose, 4 pitches, 4 strikes.
Rose, a .296 hitter on the year.
Fires another one. Just a little bit outside this time. First time he's missed the strike zone.
We're Bell with the velocity going from the windup in, and Rose is going to hit that one straight back up the middle. Nice swing base hit there by Kenny Rose for a one-out base hit for the Engineers.
Next for Estill County, number 23, Mr. Peyton Riddle.
That was a solid shot up the middle, and I'm betting that he's going to be a threat to steal. He's a tall kid, and here comes Riddle, looks like. Number 23, Peyton Riddle. Another senior. This is a senior-laden Estill County team tonight.
Peyton and Kenny were both the inside threats for the Engineers on the basketball court. And this is high.
It's just a little high. Keeping an eye on Mr. Rose over there on first. Hudson's going to keep him close.
Bill's
real high.
That up. Bash settles under it, makes the call, and makes the catch for out number 2.
Nice play.
Speaking of that, Kenny Rose 5 for 5 on the season on steals. So as
so P5, that's two outs, and here is Kyler Cheney.
Kyler Cheney betting $250 on the season.
Another senior. Throw over at first, Rose is back.
One thing you'll notice about Bill now, great move to first base. He really moves his feet. He's perfected this move. I know at least 3 guys he picked off last year in the games we did. So you have to be careful with Bill on the mound.
Foul straight back. Howard gives it a look, but not quite enough for him.
Absolutely. He does a great job really keeping the runner off balance with slide steps and the pickoffs. And like you said, he's got a great move over to first. He does a really good job of holding the runner.
Well, good thing about Bill is he's a student of the game. He really studies his craft out there. And, I always thought he'd be a great fielder, but he's really turned it on the mound. And probably, if not the premier pitcher here in the 14th region, definitely one of the top 3.
There goes Rose. There's a little hit and run. It's lifted up to center. Looks like Cheney.
That will go to Bill, man.
Got it.
The MVP of the 14th region tournament last year for his play in center field.
All right, so gave up 1 hit and so far, but it looks like a good inning for them. We're going to take a quick break. Go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Nobody on board. This is BSN.
Appalachian Wireless is all in on Tech Madness right now. Select devices get up to $500 off on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or nationwide mix and match plans with renewed or new lines. Plus, use a trade-in for additional savings of up to $250 for a possible savings of up to $750. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions. It's Tech Madness with up to $750 off because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced...
All right, folks, welcome back. Ready for the Bobcats to stroll to the plate. They'll be leading off here. The man that started the game, Isaac Bellamy. Bell comes in at 333 on the season. 7 for 21 with 4 RBIs.
All right, on the mound for Estill County, Jack Sneese Jr. comes out just a bit outside on that first pitch.
Folks around that region will recognize Jack Sneese, plays linebacker for the Engineers, and standout season this year for the Engineers on the gridiron.
Jack's bringing the lefty throws at him.
Inside
Haven't seen
black.
too many lefties so far.
So I got an 0-2 count on Isaac.
crew here tonight. You've got Richard Kelly behind the plate and Gary Hammond's out in the field. Bill in the air.
Right fielder calls the second baseman off and makes the play. Can't quite see the numbers, so if y'all can see them. So one quick one out for Breathitt, Bellamy down, and here comes big bad Brady Tincher.
Mr. Hog Wild.
I'll tell you right now, if you're Estill County, you're pretty excited about the way the pitchers started out 3 straight strikes, man.
Need
it. Key to being a good pitcher is working ahead, of course. So we can work ahead in the count. Brady, of course, has a ton of power.
And believe it or not, hit his first home run last night against Lee County. So maybe that'll get the bats going.
Pitcher on the ground.
Shortstop and off the side of his glove. So Tincher's going to get on. What are we going to give that, boys?
That is a base hit.
Base hit. Sounds good to me.
He had to range over. That was a tough play. A really tough play. So we'll give Brady a base hit on that. And that will bring up another senior, Robbie Turner.
Tough play there. It's shortstop. I think that shortstop's Ethan Henry, maybe. The number 7. Good try by Henry.
Do that.
Pitcher throws over to first. Of course, Brady's got to be a little bit careful over there. We got a lefty on the mound here.
A lot of guys say it's easier to read that lefty than it is a righty sometimes. I don't hardly believe that. I never had that experience. Jacks to the plate, and Robbie swings and misses. Evens count. Oh, it's 0-1. Sorry. Second pitch.
Yeah, I've never had the experience of getting on base much. Much less. I'm not worried about a pickoff. They look at me and they're like, just let him do whatever.
Nice from the stretch.
He holds that leg up, too. That's kind of scary. Nice move by Nice. He holds it up. That gives him the option to, step that way. Or
hold the position in the.
It looked like he quick stepped in there the last pitch and he holds him on that one. Good job of keeping Brady off balance over there on first base.
Also easy to balk, too. If he moves that hip towards the plate at all, then it's balk.
There's the quick step, and there goes Tincher.
Tincher, he pegged. Yeah,
got him.
Good throw.
Needed another step. Didn't get it. So that's 2 outs. So now it's up to Turner to get something done here with 2 outs, but he's in the hole 0-2.
He's from the windup. This is high.
Just a bit. Left the breaking pitch just a bit high.
Of course, our vantage point here at this first base press box here is not the best here from Nice. And Turner rips that one at short. Oh, nice pick by Henry and on to first to retire the side. And Bobcats go down in order after the base hit and then caught stealing. So at the end of one, Chuck, it's all tied at 1. We'll come back to the top of the second. Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Jackson, Kentucky, and we got Estill County and Breathitt County tonight. Once again, top of the second, no score. It's going to be a defensive battle tonight, Ryan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, one thing you teach, high school kids is swing the bat, don't take pitches, to be successful, cut down the strikeout count, put the ball in play. You've seen it right there in the first inning, Chuck. When you put the ball in play, good things can happen for you.
Absolutely. Well, as Estill County takes the batter's box, this looks like Hayden Woolery coming up. And then we'll have Powell and Griggs behind him. Woolery already, first pitch, hits it to left, and
nice play by Brady Teacher out there left.
Great play, but
fight against the sun. That sun is tough out there, Chuck.
Listen, I can imagine. I was watching the umpires last night shake themselves while they were trying to call a game. And whoever's in the field is going to have the same problem again tonight. So, all right, here's Cooper Powell. I'll get you some information on Cooper. Let's see. Cooper, the freshman.
Breaking ball left just a bit high there.
Cooper's one of the first freshmen we've seen playing this game tonight so far for Estill. They've been a senior-laden team as far as the bats have gone already. The curveball looked like.
The two off-speed pitches right there with Isaac, first two pitches of the at-bats. We'll say it, Chuck, he can locate he's got 4 or 5 different pitches. He can locate them at any time.
Keeping it, and then
it's lined into the left center.
Yep, Powell drops one in on him. He got a pitch that he liked and put it in there. So that's good at-bat for him. 0-2, too, also.
It's like Isaac caught just a little bit too much of the plate there.
All right, so that puts Estill County in business here in the top of the second. Runner at first, and here comes Mason Griggs. Number 3, Mason's a catcher. Looks like he's a sophomore. Catcher only. Poor guy and poor knees.
Feel for him, especially in this heat.
So Bellamy's going to keep an eye on Powell at first.
Isaac's looking good here early. Must be nice and loose with all that heat out there. Like I was just saying, Chuck, his velocity's up. He's looking good.
Yeah, he's had some shoulder issues at the beginning of the season. Hadn't pitched a lot, and he seems like he's making good recovery from that. Fouled back. So he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
And the Bobcats as a whole faced a little adversity here early in the year with, battling some injuries and stuff going on. Looks like they're finally starting to get rolling.
And in the pregame, I was looking at some of their schedules, and they've both played. The records don't really reflect how good these two teams are. A little shot there to short for Combs. He's going to turn to second to Bird. Gets the first out, but can't get away. Good slide there by Powell to knock him down. So fielder's choice will get Griggs to first, but still get us an out. So 2 outs. And here comes Kenyon Hicks.
Good job by Colby and Aiden there, making sure they get the out at second base, getting the lead runner.
Kenyon center fielder, another senior. But what we were saying, they've played a lot of good competition this year. I know Breathitt went to Florida and played some really good teams from Ohio. Estill's played a tough schedule, and that only makes you better at the end of the year, especially when region comes up.
Absolutely. Like Brandon was saying, they stay down there around Central Kentucky playing all that top-tier talent. That was in there for swing and miss, strike 1. And the Bobcats been traveling all over, also playing a monster schedule. Of course, when district and regional tournament comes around, regular season schedule doesn't really matter that much, Chuck.
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say. It doesn't matter what your wins and losses are when it comes to region. So Bellamy's ready. Looks again. He's going to keep. Oh, he went and just slipped out of Robbie's hand, so he couldn't get a good throw off. So there's a stolen base for Griggs. Yeah, I just hit him in the glove, and he wanted to throw it before he had his hand on it, I think. Just dropped down. Oh, quick throwback. Bird wasn't ready for that one. He wasn't even covering yet. So Bellamy's always keeping his eye. Reminds me of the old Monsters Inc. For all y'all that have little kids. I'm always watching. Oh, he's going to third. No throw. Oh wait. Ooh. Oh, struck out anyway. Sorry, that was strikeout. Okay, I was going to say, now what's going on? He's going to the dugout. So Bellamy with a good strikeout there on Hicks. So that'll end the inning. Still 0-0, middle of the second. Listen to these sponsors and buy their stuff. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Basketball fans know December is the start of the holiday season. A 4-month round ball holiday running all winter right through March. And at Rose Brothers, we're happy to help Bluegrass Sports Nation bring great high school action to you each week. And when your athletes need basketball shoes, or when you need warm weather gear to get through the winter, come see us at Rose Brothers. We have performance athletic footwear from Nike, Under Armour, and Skechers, and great outerwear from Columbia, Simply Southern, and Under Armour. Now let's cheer on our young athletes, and good luck from all of us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Bataville.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more.
All right, everybody, we're back. Bottom of the second. Breathitt County comes up for their second round at bat. Bash Howard stepping up. Breathitt County Bobcats, Estill County Engineers. Mr. Jake Neese on the mound for Estill County, or Jax, pardon me, Jax Neese. Had a great first inning. He did give up a little hit, but came back just like Isaac did. So Bash is here. He's going to see if he can do something with Mr. Neese. So he's behind a little bit 2-0. First 2 pitches here to Bash. And you got to watch out, Bash. Bash has got some real power. Good young kid, played a lot of baseball.
He does.
And there it is.
See it, Chuck. He's got really quick hands, just lined right at him.
Just hit it right to him. That was a good shot by Bash, but straight to, I got to give him some kudos because it was a good catch. Mr. Hicks, good job.
Coming up for the Bobcats, we got number 24, Aiden Combs, the shortstop. 8th grader?
I always like to brag on him. He's an 8th grader.
8th grader.
And super.
Going to be a big-time player for the next 5 years here for the Bobcats.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 on this team that's going to start getting some looks. And I'd say Aiden's going to be one of them. Shot one back at us, mad at somebody, but
yeah, we were talking tonight. We removed the screen so we have a better view, but it does cause a problem for me if one of these boys hits a line drive right here.
You can do it.
Well, a camera cannot.
Exactly.
I like the approach by Aiden here, being aggressive, jumping all over that first pitch fastball.
I believe I'd be a first pitch hitter if I were that. There's one just, we called it. I thought that might have been a little low, but all right, I'm not the boss.
Like we said, folks, our perspective from up here in the press box is not the greatest.
Nope. It's 0-2 to Aiden. We tried to curve one in and fouled it off down the first base line. First baseman and second baseman gave it a chase, but couldn't get there. Aiden will get another chance. First base over there for Estill, that's Friend. Let's see, no, that's Friend was second base, and then Cheney's playing first. Cheney on first and Friend on second. So both of them made a good effort there to get that ball. 0-2, 1 out, bottom of the second. Got him on a high one. Hard to lay off those high ones, Ryan.
Absolutely. I know I'd chase.
And here comes the 2 outs, Kobe Bird. Playing second base for Bobcats tonight. Kobe, a sophomore, got a couple more years to play. Had a monster hit last night against Lee County.
There it is.
Deep center field.
2 straight batters starting out with a fastball. Out there on that outer half of the plate, Chuck. He's locating good early.
You hear that, folks? That's why he makes the big bucks.
I like the aggression early with Bobcat batters.
Oh, hello. Foul tip that one off the face of Mr. Griggs there. He shook the cobwebs out. He should be okay. The umpire's going to walk the ball out and give him a second to catch himself. I don't care what you're wearing. You foul the ball off like that and hit you right in the face with the mask or not with that mask. That's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt.
So 0-2 to Bird. Seems like a familiar course here for Mr. Neese. Payoff, got him.
It's wheeling and dealing early.
Jax Neese showing him how it's done here in Breathitt County tonight. Walks off second time. The Bobcats go 1-2-3. So we're going to go quick commercial. Go to the top of the third. 0-0. Breathitt and Estill. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back, everybody. Once again, you're watching Breathitt County Bobcats, Estill County Engineers here in Jackson, Kentucky tonight on a beautiful, beautiful April evening. Hot, but beautiful. It's starting to cool off.
Right.
But the only thing not cooling off is the pitching in this game, Ryan.
Absolutely. Senior Isaac Bellamy here on the mound for the Bobcats, looking to throw the first one for the inning in. Just a bit out. Like I said, that velocity's up there.
That's probably the worst pitch he's thrown all night, and that was still not too far out of the strike zone. I would have swung at it. So there's Bellamy's next one. Oh, we've gotten another hit. Would that get him in the side of the head there a little bit? Umpire took a little bit of a shot there. We'll give him a second. See, is his helmet not hard, or is it hard? It doesn't look like he has a helmet. I mean, I believe I'd have a helmet too, wouldn't you? Or do they?
I think so.
I mean, I know most of them come at you in the face, but
yeah,
that'd scare me to death. But he looks all right. So we shall play on. I've been rolling around in the dirt crying or something like that about hitting to me. All right. Once again, top of the third. Estill County's third chance, and we're going through the lineup. And this is, like I said, this is Logan Friend. He's the second baseman. And just like that, he goes back to the dugout.
As the Bobcats toss around the infield.
They are, Isaac's throwing some heat tonight.
Next, number 7, Mr. Eaton.
And we're back to the top of the lineup, Ethan Harvey.
It's hard to say. It's early, Chuck. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a pitching duel in this one.
Yeah, I say so. And, and also, you know, Ryan, sometimes when you first time through the lineup, you got to get used to a pitcher, and maybe we'll see some fireworks in this second time through for Estill County.
I'm not too sure, but I'm not sure the Engineers seen Isaac, at least the last couple of years.
Really?
So maybe the first time this ball club is seeing Isaac on the mound. Of course, you know, like it's been stated many times, he's one of the best in the 14th.
1-1 pitch. Just outside. Well, I would say if you went up and faced heat like that, you wouldn't forget. So, but that's coming from an old football player. 2-1. Up at the chin. I guess he hit the catcher got hit. The umpires got hit. We've not had a hit batsman yet. I think we had 6 last night in the game with Lee County and Breathitt County. So they were hitting people left and right. Man took a walk a little bit outside. So Bellamy gives up his first base on balls for the evening. So Harvey will make his way to first, and that brings up Kenny Rose. Kenny got a single last time up. Kenny, third baseman for Estill County. Big tall kid.
Of course, we know he's got some speed. I'm sure the leadoff does too. See what Isaac does here on the mound. Hold the runner.
Well, we're being attacked by wasps, folks. If Ryan screams out loud, that's what it was. It's not that he saw something that excited him. He's fighting them off. So Bellamy getting out of sync a little bit here with the ball to Mr. Rose. Ethan Harvey on first, taking his lead. He's looking. It's a stretch, and there he comes back. Nope.
The runner's leaning a little bit over there. See if Isaac picks up on it.
Somebody yell down and tell the umpire to give us a little bit better signal for strike. Just give us a Leslie Nielsen scream,
Was that a strike?
I can't tell if it's a strike. Yeah, that was a strike. I couldn't tell, I guess he's just saying it, and he's not giving us the old right hand strike.
Isaac misses high with the curveball for 2-1 count.
I just complain about everything not having a The Bobcats looks like Coach called in a play. Coach Combs moved him around a little bit in the outfield. There goes Harvey, a little hit and run and foul ball. So that's going to put Rose 2-2. Mr. Harvey's got to go back to first. Ethan playing shortstop tonight. Had one get by him, but then he made up for it and made a real good play on one early in the second inning. Solid defense for Estill County so far. A couple good pop up they call it. It's a good play.
And they got plenty of speed in the outfield. These guys.
There it is. Oh, an ugly curveball. Ugly. Sends Kenny Rose back to the dugout.
3, Mr. Peyton Riddle.
Don't feel bad, son. That's a great pitch. So here, 23, Peyton Riddle. Peyton's the left fielder. Lefty.
Yep, Isaac got him leaning.
Real close on him. Kickoff play first. Once again, I was like I was last night, admiring Mr. Riddle's hair. He gets the hair of the game award because it's long.
It might be almost as good as mine, Chuck.
Pretty wicked. No. All right.
Ball or strike?
That was a ball so far. Still waiting. There's throw over. Rose is back.
Got a 1-0 count. Got one runner on first and 2 outs for the Bobcats.
My back's going to be sore from bending over and moving and looking around these posts. 2 balls. Missed with that one as well. I think Harvey's got him looking.
Corner goes.
There he goes. Throw down's a little too late. Good steal by Harvey.
Runner got a great jump. Great jump on the pitcher, Chuck. That's the key as a base runner. You don't steal your bags on the catcher. You steal them on the pitcher. Got a great jump.
There you go.
Great job right there.
Well, and a good time to steal. 3-0 count. Or 2-0 count when he stole, but 3-0 count now.
You got a runner in scoring position here.
So he knows he's got to bring something down the middle. We'll see if
he's got the green light.
If Reddle can hit this. Nope.
Ball
he took
4.
it. Ball 4. So Estill in business. 2 walks. Stolen base. So we've got Ethan Harvey on first and Peyton Riddle on, second. Peyton Riddle on first. And here is Kyler Cheney. Kyler's the first baseman. Last time up, he popped out to center field. Swings on the first pitch this time, goes to Bird, and he's going to reach over and pitch it, but I believe that would have touched it, but good enough, it worked. So he pitches it to Combs and gets the force out at second. And that'll end the top half of the third. Ryan, it's going quick.
Pitcher
Scores,
still, Chuck.
Breathitt County 0, Estill County 0. We'll be right back after these commercials. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Appalachian Wireless is all in on Tech Madness. Right now, select devices get up to $500 off on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or nationwide mix and match plans with renewed or new lines. Plus, use a trade-in for additional savings of up to $250 for a possible savings of up to $750. See AppalachianWireless.com for complete terms and conditions. It's Tech Madness with up to $750 off because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Miles Holland.
Welcome back, everybody. Breathitt County Bobcats and Estill County Engineers going at it tonight in Jackson, Kentucky. Bottom of the third, and here comes Breathitt for their third try against Jackson East. Pitching a whale of a game against these Bobcats. And Miles Holland, 8th grader, is up to bat for his first time tonight. Miles playing right field. Just recently came off concussion protocol. He played in a football game and took a bad shot to the head and was out a couple weeks with concussion. And it looks like he's trying to work his way back in, so that's good.
Miles, a tremendous young athlete here for the Bobcats. Future QB1 of the football Bobcats. So look for him on the football field here coming up this fall also.
Well, he is quickly in the hole. Well, 1-2. He's in the hole 1-2. So this is probably one of the better pitchers that Miles has got to see in his career. A little change up out in front of it and got him. Great pitch there by Nice.
Next, number 11, Mr. Jaden Hudson.
Miles will learn from that and go forward. So once again, another 8th grader, Mr. Jaden Hudson, coming up, filling in for injured first baseman Reese Cox tonight. He's been doing a good job, a lefty. Again, like a lot of these kids, played a lot of baseball in his career.
That's something we mentioned earlier, Chuck, about these Bobcats. They've got quite a few seniors, a lot of good leadership, but they also have a really good young core of players that have been playing together for quite some time. Like you said, played a lot of baseball together. That was in there for a swing and miss.
It's 1-1. Hudson looks the part. Stepping out just a little bit, I think, kind of pulling him off of it. Stay in there, young man. 1-2. It's tough against this Estill County pitching staff. This Nice is really impressed me. It's the first time I've ever got to watch him throw, and he's doing a great job. Crazy curves.
He's just a bit high.
Didn't get that one to go where he wanted to, but he has plenty of room to make up for it here. 2-2. 1 out so far.
Jaden doing a great job in the box, spreading out, choking up on the bat.
You go into a protect mode here, don't you?
Absolutely.
Good eye looking at it. Runs him full. It's the first time I think tonight he's been full count.
As a hitter, anytime you get into, a count with 2 strikes, you're thinking anything that I could do to just put this ball in play. When you put the ball in play, Chuck, good things happen.
And here's the payoff. Inside, so he's going to go to first. Let's see if he hustles down and maybe tries to get second. It's not going to do it. Looks like Griggs got back there real quick, caught and got the ball back into play. So we'll leave that to a walk.
You got the senior center fielder, number 10, Dylan, the Dill man, Stacy, coming up to bat.
And Dylan's in an interesting spot here. He's coming up 9th in the batting order. And sometimes you wonder, why do you see a senior at this point in a batting order, especially with the speed that Dylan has? But it's almost like a double leadoff. So you've got him at leadoff now, starting a new inning theoretically, and then you've got leadoff Isaac Bellamy behind him. So it's a good strategical move by Coach Combs. So Nice is going to watch, and I'd say Jaden won't get too far.
Looked like Gilman squared around for a bunt, although the ball about took him out. A little bit inside.
Doing the ballet tonight. Much better than a shin ball, I'll tell you that. And I know that I'm saying something funny when I see my press announcer and laugh at me over here, so I'm going to keep it up. Griggs take one off the shin, didn't he? Yep, the foot. Got him on the foot. Those shin guards go all the way down to about half foot, but those toes are sitting there saying, hit me, and that's what happened.
Yep. Of course, Dylan tried to lay the button down there. I think he lost sight of the ball. And Neese's got some pretty good velocity.
I wouldn't catch him. He's good. Griggs, tough kid. Just a sophomore. He got a couple years behind the plate. We talked about that in the first inning when he batted. So far, he's done a good job. No pass balls. Both catchers have done a good job so far tonight.
Here's the 1-1 to Stacy.
He's looking. Probably not going to throw over. Right at him. There goes a wild. As soon as I say a wild pitch, and then goes Hudson to second. So he'll advance on that. Put a runner in scoring position. And I don't know what the gremlins were there. I heard screaming down below. So we're right above the Breathitt dugout, and I'm afraid to look down and see what I see because it's scary what I hear. All right, 2-1 to Stacy. Oh, saw one he liked, popped it straight back and out of play. We'll do that one again. 2-2.
Well, if I'm not the only one, when they foul him back like that, I was trying to get a picture of where my car's at.
Oh, yeah, that's I parked about a mile away. I saw what happened last night.
The 2-2 count here coming to Stacy. Let's see if you can shorten up, Chuck. See if you can put one in play on the right side. Advance that runner over one more bag.
Nope. Watched it, and he called strike 3. So 2 outs now. We're back to the top with Isaac Bellamy.
You got to take your hacks.
Bellamy popped out to right the first time up in the first inning. 2 outs. Breathitt with a runner in scoring position. Jaden Hudson at second. They're not going to hold him, and Jackson East continues to throw some heat. Besides the walk, he's struck out the side so far. 4 strikeouts tonight for him. Deals to Bellamy. Bellamy with a lot of experience, he'll have a tough time striking him out. As soon as I say that, it'll happen. But Bellamy's a surefire batter in this region 14.
He's got a lot on his plate like tonight, Chuck, leading off and on the bump for the Bobcats.
Yep. But if anybody can do it, he can. I'm going to wear my cord, so I quit stepping on it.
What was the... Okay. First pitch was the ball. Sorry.
It's 2-0. So Bellamy ahead here, this at bat. Hudson takes his lead. Nice delivers, and there's a shot to center right at him, and he's going to get the out center. And again, it's Canyon Hicks. Another good catch. That's a couple putouts Hicks has done tonight. Good lift, but no dice. So as we go to the top of the 4th, we're still tied 0-0 here in Jackson, Kentucky. Breathitt County Bobcats and Estill County Engineers. We'll be right back after these messages. Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality Yamaha, Polaris, or Kawasaki vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 4 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, or Paintsville, or online at ypkmotorsports.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Breathitt County Field as we levitate back into the top of the fourth. We've got a pitcher's duel tonight, Ryan. We've said it a couple times as Bellamy comes back to face the Engineers again. Cheney, Woolery, and Powell going to be coming up. And something's grabbing my leg, and that is Leia, your dog. Folks, I'm trying to do my best to not break out into singing to this song.
Kara's going to have to quit dancing and start taking care of the dog.
That will cause so many people to turn off their mics.
Big shout out to my wife, Kara Cox, on the PA tonight with Bobcat. That's what a great job. Fantastic as always. I have to say that, Chuck, whether it's true or not.
I got you. I second that motion.
As of last night, what was it, 1 hour and 14 minutes, we got Ray on it. Chuck got his shout out to Ray.
You got to listen. If you don't say something about your spouse and you're on the radio, you pay for it later. So I'm always take care of the mama. All right. Everybody's tired of listening to talk about my wife, so here comes Kyler Cheney. First. Yep. No, I'm sorry. That's not Cheney. That is Woolery. Sorry, guys.
Swing and miss, strike one.
I missed somebody. I missed Cheney there on my last. Apologize. I knew that didn't look like him.
Looks like Isaac's starting to get in that good rhythm. He's starting to work quick. He likes to work fast. See if he's got a rhythm going here.
Thanks for covering for me there, Ryan. I forgot to give it to Cheney hitting to the 4-6, force out for the third out in the inning. So Mr. Woolery comes up. Hayden's a junior outfielder. He pitches a little bit. Good looking batting stance. Takes a strike. Oh, third strike. I've been sitting here talking and I missed them all. That's how quick Isaac Bellamy's working tonight.
He's humming that thing in there for sure.
There's one down for the Engineers, and here comes Cooper Powell, DHing tonight for the Engineers.
Nice changeup in there for a strike.
I hate changeups. 0-1 count. Top of the fourth. One quick out here for the Engineers. There's another strike, I'm assuming.
And as that sun starts to go down, Chuck, you can really see everybody on the left side really trying to fight it. Brady Tincher out there with the glove over his head.
Yep. Yeah, when I was young, I always loved to play in a good cloudy day. You know, not too hot, not too cold. Clouds, no sun in your eyes. You can't always get that. Especially on this early spring day with the sun going down on a beautiful day like it's been.
Beautiful.
There's a foul ball. Powell trying to take it for a ride and just misses it and puts it foul off out of play. So 1-2.
See what Isaac deals him here. I'm willing to bet it's something down and away.
Folks, let's see what he says. Comes true.
Fastball up in the zone.
Right down the
I
middle.
was wrong. There it is. There's that sun.
Well, and then also, yeah.
Turner sends it out in the left field. Bash Howard couldn't see it there at third base.
And a good observation there. You think down and away, and he was probably thinking down and away, and what happens?
Right.
Bellamy, with the experience he has, says, oh, he's thinking down and away.
Absolutely.
So I'm coming at him with a fastball.
Right.
And got him looking. So
absolutely.
Tough to face that.
That's why you never think as a hitter.
And here's Mason Griggs. Oh, that's a good observation.
That's one of my favorite players of all time, Chuck. Joe Morgan, Big Red Machine, Cincinnati Reds. He said, see the ball, hit the ball.
Dude, how old are you?
I just turned 30.
I was old enough to watch the Big Red Machine. So. I always loved Johnny Bench. I wore number 5 when I played Little League. And then number 3 for Dale Murphy. We'll tell that story to somebody some other time. But Bellamy up 2-0 quick. Or 0-2 quick, I'm sorry. Just missed with that one, 1-2.
That's what we like to teach the Bobcats here. Be aggressive and, don't think, just react. Not a lot of overpowering. Probably the most overpowering pitcher we just seen strike that batter out right there, Chuck, and he is on our team.
Yep. So Bellamy strikes out the side, the top of the fourth, bringing the heat. And then we're going to go to Breathitt's bottom of the fourth. Still a 0-0 tie. Folks, stay tuned. This is going to be a close game. We'll be back in just a few seconds. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your...
Welcome back, folks. Welcome to Breathitt County High School baseball field, Jackson, Kentucky. You're watching the Estill County Engineers coming to town to visit the Breathitt County Bobcats. We're at the bottom of the fourth, 0-0 tie, and Big Brady Tincher up to bat for the Bobcats, hoping to get something going. Estill County's Jack Sneese has pitched the first 3 innings of this game so far in immaculate fashion. He gave up 1 hit in the first round through the lineup, and is just continuing to deliver gas. Tincher gets under 1, pops it way out to right field, and looks like Woolery gets underneath of it and pulls it in. Good catch.
Brady just a bit out in front on his front foot on that one, leaning a little bit, just a tad early.
Look at that analysis, folks. You don't get that anywhere else except Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Senior Robbie Turner, number 52, the catcher for the Bobcats.
He's due. He's played good defense the last couple of weeks. He's due to hit a ball.
Good cut right there. This is, Chuck, where it's getting kind of tough for the batter. The pitcher's mound is now covered by the shadow here of the press box. That ball's released. It's going from the shadow into the sun. Gets kind of hard to pick up, maybe the rotation on them breaking pitches.
Can only imagine. So 0-2, Robbie fouls one back. Greg's looking over for the sign. Nice ready. 1 delivered. 0-2 pitch, 1 out. Kind of crazy curveball, and Robbie knew it.
Robbie knew it too.
He walked across, and not much you can do about that, the way Nice is throwing this ball tonight.
Something my dad always told me when I was young. Every time you go to the plate, you better take 3 swings minimum.
That's right. All right. Well, 2 outs. Here's Breathitt's only hope in this inning so far. Bash Howard, cleanup hitter, playing third today.
Bash Howard leading the Bobcats in average this year.
There's a strike. You have to kind of got to wait on the delay. I don't want to step out and say that's a strike, that's a ball. I'm waiting on Mr. Ump to tell me. So
Bash is hitting a .352 on the season for the Bobcats.
Inside on that pitch, 1-1. Yeah, I can imagine it when you're standing in the sun, what it looks like. You know, the ball comes out and then all of a sudden it turns almost invisible when it comes into the sun. It's got to be a tough on a batter.
And Bash
tough on that
down the left field line. Just
fair. Oh, that was fair.
It's fair.
That curved in. So Bash is going to move to second. It was they call this the game of inches, Ryan. And we saw it right there. Even my poor eyes saw that just barely creeped into fair territory. Coach Combs even called it at third base for him to help him. But it did. And it was tailing away. Just barely dropped in for Bash.
Good hustle by Bash Howard there down the line, stretching that out to it.
Yeah, he could have easily sat there and watched that for a little bit. But good play by him. Really only sometimes, in a game like this where you've got pitching dominating, get a little luck. This is going to be the difference in the game. So we'll see what happens. Here's Aiden Combs. 2 outs with Bash with his second hit the team's second hit of the game at second.
Bash takes his lead from second. Good secondary lead right there by Bash Howard.
Fouled that one off.
Looks like shortstop couldn't make up his mind if he's going to hold him on or not. Bash got a good jump, good read off the pitcher.
Well, and you were talking about the pitches and how hard it's to see. He just fouled that off, and I couldn't see where the ball went at all.
This is in the glove, sir.
Did he go in the glove? See, that's why. Well, if we had a camera in here, you could see that I have on bifocals. Or not bifocals, but reading glasses, because I can't read without them. And so when I looked down, I saw it through my reading glasses. I'm making excuses, folks. Oh, 1 count outside. Aiden tells him to hold up.
Well, maybe I need to invest in some glasses. I couldn't tell whether that ball was foul or fair.
Well, I have learned, Ryan, during those couple games that we've called here for BSN, I'm going to have to do something because I struggled. And I apologize, folks, but I will make up for it down the road. Here comes the 1-1. Combs inside. 2-1.
I know I'm hearing the wear it call coming from the dugout right about now.
Yep.
But I will tell you this, as a hitter, you want to hit the ball.
Saying it and doing it is two different things, too.
You want to get up there and take your cuts. You want to hit the ball. No free passes.
There's Combs with a shot. Can't see where it's going. It's going to be played in foul territory. Looks like he got it.
Good nice play by the first baseman.
Yep. Cheney. Kyler strolled over there and got underneath it right before it went out and hit the fence. So Nice gets out of a little bit of a jam there in the top of the fourth, or the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. I'm sorry, this game's going so fast, I can't keep up with it, guys. Let's go to break and let's get ourselves back in order here. So we'll be back with Estill County at the top of the fifth. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Jackson, Kentucky. Here, you're at BSN. Little Breathitt County Bobcat, Estill County Engineer action. Looks like we got a position change for the Bobcats. Looks like Isaac Bellamy is going from the mound to short. Aiden Combs, the 8th grader, from shortstop to the mound for the Cats.
Yeah, we said, Ryan, earlier there that Bellamy had been fighting a little injury in his shoulder, and I think those 4 innings were good enough for him tonight. So we'll let 8th grader Aiden take over and see where we go from here. So,
yeah, I would imagine that Bellamy's going to be on some kind of a pitch count here for the foreseeable future.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So the umpire wipes off the plate. Maybe that'll help him a little.
Like you guys were talking, Coach Combs, I'm sure, is not really worried about the season with Bellamy. He's more worried about the postseason coming up. So he said we'll be on a pitch count and have him ready.
Right. You're almost for him, you're almost treating this like the preseason again, getting his pins in and, making sure he's getting all of his band work in and just working him in nice and easy back into the pitching rotation.
Absolutely. Top of the 5th. Here we go. Kenyon Hicks up, center fielder, hits the first pitch to Bash. Bash throws it to first. Got him.
Heck of a play there by Bash Howard.
Good recovery. That was a hard hit ball.
Hot shot down the third base line. Bash Howard knocks it down, makes the throw over to first base, gets him by a step.
With the sun in his eyes.
Yeah, it's my turn to complain. I lost the ball. I couldn't figure out where it's at until Bash had it picked up.
All right, we'll roll around to the top of the lineup. Here comes Ethan Harvey for the third time. He's struck out and walked tonight. Playing the tough spot of shortstop tonight. Not seen any balls at shortstop much. His niece has done such a great job on the mound for Estill tonight. He's not had to play much. So
First pitch in there just a bit outside for ball one.
Interesting to see. There's another shot to Bash and completely lost it in the sun.
Yep.
Bellamy grabs it from short. Long throw, but not enough time to get him.
And I believe if I'm Coach Combs, I'm screaming from the dugout at Isaac for throwing that ball.
I know.
Something deep in the hole like that, you probably got no shot at a runner at first base. So, hey, save that arm, kid.
Absolutely. So we'll give him a hit on that one. That was a tough shot. Sun in his eyes. And so Harvey, to one out, gets him going here in the top of the fifth. So here's Kenny Rose. He's had a hit tonight, one of the few we've seen. Takes ball one. So 1, top of the fifth. This is going to be a tough spot for Aiden Combs in a tight 0-0 ball game. We'll see what he's made of. A little bit low, 2-0.
One thing I can say about Coach Combs and the Bobcat coaching staff is they're doing a fantastic job. With all the injuries and stuff that they've been throughout this year's, developing, the younger kids, making sure they eat up some innings here early in the season, because you never know if you're going to get down to the nitty gritty, Chuck, in the district regional tournament. You might need somebody to eat a couple of innings for you.
Absolutely. 2-1. He took a strike there. Here's a pitch low, even it up 2-2. I think Harvey's trying to do his best to distract him there at first. Threat to run at any time, I'm sure, is the leadoff man. And shortstop. I believe it hit him. Did it hit him? I was looking up the field.
Next, number 4, Mr. Kenny Rose.
It was ball 4.
Ball 4.
That was ball 4. I'm sorry.
Back to Rose.
I haven't got my list way off. Who's at second? Is that Friends? Because I had Kenny batting then, but maybe I didn't. All right, Kenny Rose. Here comes a rookie. He wrote something in the dirt there. I'd like to know what that was. I'm curious now.
Got 2 on, 1 out for the Engineers here.
That's right. That's
top
right.
of the fifth. Here's Aiden Combs.
Oh, I see what I did.
In there for strike one. Nice way to work ahead there for Aiden Combs. Getting ahead in the count, see if we can work his magic.
So I've got everything straight now, folks. I apologize. Henry hit by the pitch and goes to first.
In on his hands.
So that's Logan Friend at second.
Got 0-2 count to Rose.
You ever heard the old saying, you don't walk and chew gum at the same time? I'm trying to call this game and score the scorecard at the same time, and I'm not doing a good job. There's a shot to Bellamy. He's going to reach over, touch second, throw to first, double play. And Aiden gets out of the inning. It's a good double play by the Bobcats.
And that's what you look for in your senior shortstop, to make a play.
So not only great pitching, but we've got great fielding so far. So as we go to break in the middle of the fifth, still 0-0. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Basketball fans know December is the start of the holiday season. A 4-month round ball holiday running all winter right through March. And at Rose Brothers, we're happy to help Bluegrass Sports Nation bring great high school action to you each week. And when your athletes need basketball shoes, or when you need warm weather gear to get through the winter, come see us at Rose Brothers. We have performance athletic footwear from Nike, Under Armour, and Skechers, and great outerwear from Columbia, Simply Southern, and Under Armour. Now let's cheer on our young athletes, and good luck from all of us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Bateville.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
We're back, everybody, here at Breathitt County, Kentucky. Estill County Engineers coming to town to meet the Breathitt County Bobcats if you're just joining us. And we are in the bottom of the fifth in a 0-0 pitcher's duel, defensive machine struggle. As Jack Sneese, who's pitched a whale of a game tonight, meets Mr. Colby Bird, the second baseman for the Bobcats. And I think now, Ryan, that the whole field is fair just about to everybody. Left fielder's still got a little sun, and there's a shot to center. Easy out. And that's Mr. Hicks. We've seen him 2 or 3 times tonight make a great play in center field and makes another one. So Bird flies out the center, and here comes 8th grader Miles Holland. Miles with the strikeout the first at bat. See if he does a little better this time. The second time seeing Nice. Fouls off one. That's better than you did last time. I like it.
First pitch, breaking pitch there for Nice. Mixing it up quite a bit here late in the game.
Miles looks like he's ready. There he goes. He chops one. This will be a tough play, but the pitcher stumbles. Oh, bad luck for Nice. Great hustle by Miles Holland to get to first base. Just barely. He caught the ball. Nice did a great job catching the ball, and he just hit that down plane of the pitcher's mound, and it caused him to turn his ankle and go down. Hopefully that ankle's okay. And Miles, as you said the last time he was at bat, with that super athleticism, gets to first.
Here's number 11, Jaden Hudson. As Miles takes his lead from first.
I'm giving him a hit on that one, guys. Little high. 1-0. If y'all hear that noise on the microphones, that is not Coach's son Jace Combs over here blowing the hot air. That's a fan because it's hot in this little press box. But I got a smile out of Jace. Maybe we'll get him on the radio here in a few minutes. He's keeping the scoreboard for everybody and doing a fine job keeping me in line. 2-0 to Hudson. Hudson, good eye. Nice keeping an eye on Miles Holland at first. He's going to throw over. Miles didn't have much of a lead. I wouldn't either, the way Nice moves to first.
A great job on Miles.
If possible, I'd stand on the other side of the bag to make sure that I wasn't leading at all when he threw that over.
Nice is doing a great job holding the runners at first. But, the key as a runner on a lefty, you're watching those shoulders. Those shoulders break. That back shoulder drops back towards third base. He thinks he's coming over. And he steps up.
And perfectly on cue, Mr. Cox. That was pretty impressive. He described exactly what he just did on that play. Wow. I'm in the presence of greatness here.
Well, I've been in that position quite a few times, Chuck, and I've also learned from a few pickoffs every now and then. Not often, but maybe a couple back in the day.
You learn from failure. Nice gets a little bit closer, 2-1. Keeps an eye on Holland. Holland wants to go. Doesn't. A little quick bunt. That's a surprise. Just foul.
About a foot from being a fantastic bunt there, Jaden Nice.
Nobody expected that.
Jaden Hudson.
That'll leave it up at 2-2, and that'll also, I think that'll do a good job keeping this defense on their toes. You never know what you're going to see. First baseman bunting. Won't see that very often. I like the surprise by Coach Combs, Coach Bird, whoever called that play. Just a little bit low. Everybody thought that was strike 3, but he goes. Oh, he did call a strike 3. Wow, I'm sorry, this umpire's not giving us any signal whatsoever. But so it was a strikeout. It looked good to me. And like I said, I'm afraid to say anything now. So here comes Dylan Stacy, the 9th hitter. 2 outs with Miles Holland on first after a real hustle bang play a couple seconds ago. Dylan struck out his first time at bat. Just a bit outside for Nice. Pretty good crowd here tonight at Breathitt's Field. Estill County brought a nice group. I hope you all are enjoying us here on BSN. A couple rookies trying to bring it to you. Dylan swings through that one. 1-1.
I think Coach Combs telling Stacy to shorten up here and just put the ball in play. Just go with it.
Nice looks and delivers. Just outside. Once again, we don't know. You don't know. Just kind of, I don't know.
Might have to watch this camera here. A little bit better of an angle of the strike zone there.
Let's try something different this time.
There's a catcher setting up outside in the zone. This is in.
So he runs him up 3-1. So this is a good spot for.
He's maybe getting a little tired. He's been on point, hitting his spots, locating all of his pitches, fastballs and breaking balls up to this point. Maybe getting a little tired at this point.
2 outs, 3-1. Called strike.
Strike 3.
10 minutes after Dylan walks up the.
All right.
Wow.
Strike.
Fans are not happy about that.
3-1 count.
Wow, that was 3-1. 3-2 now.
Count. Okay.
That made it 3-2.
Sorry, folks. We cannot see the scoreboard from this angle either. Taking a guess at the pitch count.
Dylan 4 steps down the first before he ever made the call. 3-2. Here's the payoff. Shot to second, right in front of him. A great play by Hall in there. Second baseman Friend was getting ready to get that ball, and Holland ran right in front of him, distracted him just long enough that it bounced off the inside of the glove and Holland makes it to the second, safe. Stacy with an infield hit.
Great job by Dillman, shortening it up right there. Coming over to the opposite side, taking it that way, putting it in play. Like I said, Chuck, you put it in play, good things can happen.
In a game like this especially. So Coach Crow goes out to talk to the team in the infield. Going to kind of get them sorted out. This is the first time Breathitt's had 2 people on base tonight.
Got 2 on, 2 out. Senior Isaac Bellamy coming up for the Bobcats, leadoff hitter.
Let's just talk about what a heads-up play that was by Miles. Just being an 8th grader to run in front of that ball just enough to distract his vision. Great play. Again, Miles played a lot of baseball. My son played baseball with him when he was playing T-ball in the Bluegrass State games. So Miles played more baseball than I've ever watched in my life.
He's got great sports IQ, and that's with everything he plays. So football, baseball, you name it, he has great sports IQ.
So if you're Breathitt County, who do you want to come up in this situation with 2 outs and runners on first and second? Captain Isaac Bellamy. Let's see what Isaac does. A couple pop-ups in the outfield tonight. And, yeah, fans are unruly. I'm looking for pitchforks and torches here in a few minutes if this guy doesn't. Oh, wow. There's a late strike.
I believe that was close enough for Isaac. Should have been swinging a bat on that one.
The natives on both sides, I think, are getting restless here.
See if Isaac can shorten up here and put a ball in play.
0-2, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. A little bit of a run. Wasted 1 high. Good play by Nice.
No call needed for that one.
That's a good play. You always, when you're up 0-2, you always want to, maybe take a chance, see if he'll swing at something. Bellamy laid off of it. 1-2 to Bellamy.
High pitch.
These kind of looked like he wanted to throw it back on him. Bellamy gets under 1. So he's hit 1 to center, and he's hit 1 to right, and now he has hit 1 to left. So Mr. Reddle gets under that one and puts Breathitt County down in the inning for the 3rd out.
Got under it just a tad. Hit that one about 295. Needed 1 back.
All right. So wasted opportunity there for the Bobcats as we go to the top of the 6th. Still scoreless in Jackson. Breathitt County, Estill County. We'll be back as sides change. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for pre-arranged.
Welcome back, everybody, to Jackson, Kentucky, in the top of the 6th. We got a special guest with us tonight, scorekeeper Jace Combs. Jace, you know anybody that works on this baseball team for Breathitt?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Dad.
Yeah, his dad. His dad's the head coach. And Jace will talk as we call the game. Reddle's up the bat here, top of the 6th. Tell us a little about yourself. How old are you? What grade are you in?
I'm in the 5th grade.
How old are you?
11 years old.
You're 11 years old?
Yes.
All right, good-looking young man, too. You play baseball?
Yes.
And football, don't you?
Yes.
All right, what's your favorite?
Football.
Football, all right. I like it. I wouldn't want to block him, guys. He's a dandy. What's your favorite? You go to SES, don't you? What's your favorite class?
Mr. Halsey's math class.
Mr. Hall. Shout out to Mr. Halsey. All right. 1-1 to Weddle. Here's Hayden Combs pitching. A little bit low on that one. 2-1. Who's your best buddy in school, Jace?
Cole.
Cole Price, good kid. All right. Well, Jace, thanks. You better get back and keep the score. Your mom's trying to do it, and I know she can't do as good a job as you do. Thanks for being on, buddy.
Thank you.
Talk to you later. Guys, we got to talk to these kids and get them used to talking to people and getting on the radio. And they're good kids, all of them. And we got to take care of them. They're the future. All right, Aiden Combs deals up 3-1, a little bit behind. He knew he was going to get one to hit. Bouncer to Jaden. Thank you. And Jaden puts it down for the first out. Reddle knew he was going to get Reddle knew he was going to get a good pitch there and just missed him.
Tyler Cheney.
So next up, first baseman, Mr. Cheney. Welcome back.
So far, he's looking sharp on the mound so far.
So far tonight, Cheney's popped out the center and was in a little 4-3 put out in the third.
That one's in there for a strike. Combs bringing it from the windup.
Got one past him. Good heat from against Cheney here. The scene. I'm Cheney. There's a shot to second. Bird's way over there playing that side since he's left. He throws to first. Got him. Hudson about bobbled it. It was a little bit of a tough throw, but he made up for it. And great play by Jaden there at first. And good job by Colby.
Great effort there by Colby.
Hey, good call on the Breathitt County defense. They had them all shifted that way. Normal play. That's a hit. And they were shaded over because he was the lefty. I mean, obviously a basic play, but still pretty impressive to me. All right. Hayden Woolery's up and quickly hits the first pitch to center. Dylan Stacy steps over and grabs it for a 1-2-3 quick top of the 6th. I'm sure Breathitt's happy about that to get the young man to in, up and out. So 1-2-3 goes the Estill County Engineers at the top of the 6th. We're going to the bottom of 6. 0-0. Bluegrass Sports Nation.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back to Jackson, Kentucky, folks. Bluegrass Sports Nation coming on YouTube and Facebook. We appreciate everybody watching us this evening. Estill County Engineers come to Jackson to face the Breathitt County Bobcats. And Ryan, we have had a dandy baseball game. 0-0 tie in the bottom of the sixth. As Breathitt's top of the lineup comes up, Brady Tincher.
Dandy of a game, Chuck. Not a lot of hitting, a lot of great pitching. Let's see if the senior left fielder for the Bobcats can get something started here in the bottom of the sixth.
So far, here's my MVP of the night, Jackson East, delivering for his sixth inning of work. And quick shot, shortstop.
Brady Tincher hit that right on the teeth. Nothing he can do about that. We call that an Adam ball.
That's right.
Hit that right at him.
Great play there by Harvey. If I get my score sheets right, we'll be way better off. Line drive to short there. Harvey puts him down and go to Robbie Turner. He didn't go. A quick 1-0 count here to Turner. Turner's the catcher for the Bobcats.
Great job laying off that right there by Turner. I know he wanted it. You get that ball up around the numbers, up around the neck. It's hard to hold off on it.
2-0. There's a shot to right field and going to drop in front of the right fielder, and Robbie's on in first base with a base hit.
Line drive single there for Robbie Turner in right field. It almost took a little hop, Chuck, and bounced over the right fielder's head. Almost. Robbie almost got an extra base out of that one.
Great bit of hitting from Robbie. He had 2-0 count. Just got what he likes and hit it out there. So here's Big Bash Howard, cleanup hitter for the Bobcats. 1 out. Robbie at first. Breathitt trying to make a little noise here in the bottom of the sixth.
Nice is coming through the heart of the Breathitt County lineup. Let's see if the Cats can get something going.
They're going to keep him in. He looks like he's not quite as strong as he was when he started, but he's still throwing some heat out there. It's pretty impressive. Wish we had a pitch count. We could see how he was. There's one that gets away from the Griggs, and that's going to.
Looks like.
We got to. I'm trying to see who it is. Adam Spencer. Okay. So, just like last night, poor Robbie gets a hit, and what do? They pinch run for him.
Well, I'd say he's been back there sweating it out all game behind the plate. So get that pinch runner in there, give the catcher a break. And Adam's got some wheels on him. He's also another eighth grader. There's a lot of young, talented Bobcats here showing out for the Bobcats tonight. The eighth grader, Adam Spencer, on second base. And eighth grader, Aiden Combs, number 24. Now on the mound for the Bobcats at the plate.
So the bash walk, I missed it on the wild pitch. I guess that was ball 4, wasn't it? So they intentionally walked him. Thank you, scorekeeper. They intentionally walked him. I was watching the play. I was watching Adam and trying to figure out who he was running to second.
Yeah, so you can't intentionally walk when first base is occupied. So the runner advanced, they moved bash.
Good play. Crow's seen bash hit before, so he's not going to take any chances. We'll see if the eighth grader can make him pay.
Nice cut there on that ball by Aiden.
1-1 count. 1 out. Adam Spencer at second. Bash Howard at first. Bobcats trying to stir up the dirt a little bit here in the bottom of the sixth. Nice with his delivery. Aiden hits one down right field. Looks like it's
down
fair
for a
ball.
hit. Fair ball. And here's as Coach Combs holds Adam Spencer.
Got him.
He back picked it third.
All right, we'll recap that real quick. He hit that out to Woolery and right, got down just in front of him. Aiden went to third, and he kind of went too far. Came back to third, and they got the throw in real quick over to third and got him out. So second out at third base.
Yeah, you hate to see any outs made on the base path, Chuck, especially one at third base.
So that'll move Howard to second.
It's a good teaching moment right there for these young Bobcats.
Yep. So that's 2 outs. And we're going to put all the burden on Kobe Bird.
Bash Howard has Kobe Bird
Bird's delivers.
Fair.
Down the field line.
Bash Howard will score easy. Aiden Combs is being held up by Coach Combs at third base. That'll be an RBI double for Kobe Bird.
Here we go. Up to bat, number 14.
So you step in the box and you're aggressive, Chuck. You take that first pitch fastball and you turn on and send it down the line.
Absolutely. Great bit of hitting there by Bird. Just barely inside that left field line.
Now a little interesting situation here for the Bobcats. You know, Miles Holland has a lot of speed. Let's see what Coach Combs does here.
2 outs. Do you bunt with 2 outs? What do you say here, Ryan? My cord around my neck, so I quit stepping on it again. I stuck my pencil in the back of my head. I'm struggling here, folks. A little bit of excitement. Don't know what's going on.
See, I couldn't see there's 2 outs, Chuck, so what's that say?
No, I didn't know. I mean, listen, with the speed we saw Holland the last time at bat, he hit a dribble, a bouncer.
Well, Miles can swing it too, so I'm going to take my chances, let the young man swing.
All right.
What do you say?
You heard him,
maybe less than 2 outs, a little something different, but let's see right here.
At his feet. And he's showing a little bit of fatigue, maybe. See if the young man can gather himself back together here and get Holland. 1-1. There's the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Good cut right there by Miles.
I've noticed so many opportunities here calling these few games that we've called so far this year about how these young men learn from adversity. Nice has pitched a phenomenal game. And just, one shot, just inches in play, causes a Breathitt to score a run. And we'll see how he comes back here. And
let's ball up in the zone.
So 2-2 count. Nice still pitching. Like I said, bottom of the 6th, he's thrown, I'd say he's close to 100 pitches easy.
All right.
But phenomenal job. Aiden Combs at third. Kobe Bird with a big double there just a second ago at second. 2 outs. Holland hits
that
one.
May drop in. And it's down for a hit.
They're going to send Bird home as well.
2 runs will score. Miles with a chance on the throw home.
Errant throw home. Got away from him.
So it'll be a 2 RBI single to shallow right field for Miles Holland, who will advance on the throw to second base.
I want to give him a double, but if you say so. No, I'm just kidding.
Number 11, Mr. J.
So Breathitt plates 2 more here. So 3-0 Breathitt, bottom of the 6th for 2 outs. Miles Holland at second, and 8th grade Jayden Hudson coming to bat, first baseman. Man, my heart's hurting for Nice. Jackson's such a great game pitched, and then just a couple little lucky shots there hurt him. So here's
This is going to be trouble.
See what he called. But we're watching what's happening.
Looks like he's in there safe at first, and another run will score.
He hits a little dribbler towards first. The pitcher's kind of in between the pitcher, first and second baseman. And finally, when somebody gets there, Hudson's almost to first. And then they threw it over and got away from him. So Holland scored from second, making it 4-0 Breathitt. With finally some fireworks here in the bottom of the 6th in this game. It's not much you can do there. I mean, it's baseball.
Yep.
Yeah. So here's Dylan Stacy, the number 9 hitter, steps up with Hudson on first.
If I've said it once, Chuck, I've said it 10 times tonight. Put the ball in play, good things can happen.
There you go. Throw down the first real quick. Hudson back. Griggs gets his call and delivers it to Nice. Nice is looking around. He keeps his eye on Hudson first. 0-1 count. 0-2 count. Stacy a little bit behind that. Nice has come back with a little fire here against Stacy. Bottom of the 6th, everybody.
Stacy
puts one in the hole. Second baseman pulls up and throws and gets him. Good play there
Good hustle down the baseline by Dylan Stacy right there.
Friend got victimized once in that game. Not that time. He picks it up and makes a great play to first for the third out. But not before. Breathitt puts 4 on the board. After a quiet night of pitching duels, Breathitt finally breaks through. 4-0. We're going to the top of the 7th. This is payday. We'll be back after this. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
We're back, folks. Estill County Engineers, Breathitt County Bobcats, coming to you from Jackson, Kentucky. We're at crunch time, top of the 7th. The home team breaks through in the bottom of the 6th and gets 4 and puts them on the board with Breathitt County with the 4-0 lead. Aiden Combs, 8th grader, delivers. We've got Mr. Cooper Powell, the DH, up for Estill County. Desperate to get something going here.
Yeah, but nothing to take away from Jackson East for Estill County, Chuck. He has pitched a heck of a ball game, that young man has.
Absolutely. Like I said, he's the MVP of the game in my books. There's a shot to short. Bellamy boots it.
Looks like it caught him on the in-between hop.
Bad hop.
Isaac trying to sit back on the ball.
And then Cheney, and then Dylan Stacy bobbles it in center. So 2 missed balls leads to a single with a advance on a, I'm about to call that an error, but not, I don't know.
But a heads-up base running right there.
You get
heads-up base running.
I hope Breathitt doesn't get laxed here for their sake. All right, here's Mason Griggs. That's just what Estill County needed. A little bit of life.
Good base running can usually account for at least 1 to 2 runs a game, Chuck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. I would have been so excited that I got a hit right there. I'd have just been like tiptoeing around first and celebrating and everything else like that. And Powell just kept rolling, man.
Looks like the Engineers are pinch running for, I can't see the number from here.
We'll try to get that to you when we can. So here's Griggs, catcher.
Swing and miss in for a strike 1. I'm talking about pitching. How about Aiden Combs, young Aiden Combs, 8th grader here for the Bobcats, coming in and middle relief for Isaac Bellamy, throwing a fantastic game also.
Fouled off 0-2 for Griggs. And the ball gets away from Turner. And we're still trying to figure out who the pinch runner was, but did a good job being aware. As soon as the ball got away from Turner, 30 went. And folks, it's just right now at this time of night, you can't see much as far as numbers on there. They wear black numbers, and we apologize, the young man. Hopefully we'll see him when he scores here in a second.
Looks like number 14.
14, now we got him. It's Cody Markham, sophomore outfielder. In the pinch run, showing some smart base running skills already tonight. So great job by the young man to get around to third. No outs, 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. So Griggs hanging in there after getting down 0-2. Trying to make something happen here in the top of the 7th. Holmes delivers. Curveball that didn't curve, right by his head. 2-2. Markham takes his lead at third, and Griggs fouls another one off.
Young man's hanging tough.
Battling.
That's what you like to see when you got 2 strikes on you.
This is a big part of the game. No outs, runner at third, down 4-0. Got to make something happen here for the Engineers. Another foul ball.
Griggs is locked in, Chuck. He doesn't want to make this first out here for the Engineers.
Absolutely. There's a chopper going to go to Bash Howard at third. He's going to go to first. Errant throw pulls him off the bag, and Markham scores. Markham comes in and runs and scores, and the throw to first just a little off and pulls Hudson off the bag.
The Griggs hustling down the baseline right there. Bash Howard didn't have enough time to set his feet and make a throw. Had to throw it off balance. Pulled just enough to pull Jaden Hudson off the back.
So Griggs is going to get a pinch runner, and we saw it this time, guys. Well, I was paying attention. This is Caden Arvin. And I think I know this young man. I know his mother. I went to school with her. So, Tina, if this is your son, say hi to you. Hope you guys are doing well in Estill County. If you're not here tonight. All right. So Arvin's at first, going to take the lead. No outs. 1 ball, no strikes, and there's a shot to short. Bellamy pulls up too late. That ball was hit just slow enough that he couldn't get it to first in time, and Estill County is stirring up the pot here. Runners at first and second. Arvin at first, and a great shot there.
Looks like
by Hicks. Well, I have not called him a few times tonight. So, Canyon, I apologize to you, buddy, but that was a good piece of running right there.
The Engineers showing a little bit of life here, a little top of the 7th rally here going. Still no outs for the Engineers. Runners on first and second. And who we got up to the plate, Chuck?
I'm trying to do my score. This is Logan Friend. Unless they pinch hit here. Sorry. Nope, they pinched hit.
Number 5,
Berkeley Hardy.
As he lines one into left field, Brady Tincher fields it. And the runner is going.
Throw home.
Got it. Fantastic throw by Brady Tincher.
I got to say, I think he might have got under that one, guys. But Coach Crow's going to have something to say about it. Big cannon shot by Brady Tincher from left field to get him out at home.
Number 12, Brady Tincher. Number 52, Robbie Turner.
Estill County coaches deservedly still a little bit upset about that call. That's a bang-bang play. Tough to call there, guys.
How about Brady Tincher showing off that arm from left field, but nothing to take away from Estill County, yeah.
So nonetheless, we've moved people around. We've got Tarvin moved to third on that play. I think that's still him. And this is top of the lineup, Ethan Harvey. It's getting exciting, folks. I apologize for watching this game and enjoying it as much as you are. So 4-1 Breathitt. Estill really stirring things up. Over at first. Go ahead. Is there 1 out or 2 outs? 2 outs. We had I'm trying to keep the score. Here's a pop up to right. Oh, no, a hit into right field. So that's going to score 1. That's going to bring Hicks across. So a good shot, and I still can't see. That was a pinch hitter, so I'm trying to see who that was.
Looks like number 7.
1 out. 1 out.
Number 7 for the Engineers on that single to right field.
Number 4, Kenny Rose.
So here's Kenny Rose back up. 4th at bat tonight. Big spot here for the Engineers. The tie, he represents the go-ahead run. Well, there's Arvin at second. Foul tip. Henry at first. Estill County definitely in business with 1 out, top of the 7th.
0-2 count here to Rose.
Wiping the sweat off my brow, folks. This is coming a barn burner. Combs gets him to pop one up. Foul. They were looking for it to stay in play, but it kept drifting and gets another shot. 0-2. Kenny Rose has a hit tonight, so he's looking for another one. There's the pitch. There it is.
Lined in
left field. Rose throws it. Tinter gets it in. I don't think they're going to run this time after that last throw. So the Engineers have loaded it up in the top of the 7th with one out. 4-2 is the score. Wow. Seems like, Ryan, when Breathitt scored in the bottom, or the bottom of the 6th, floodgates opened on both ends. So everybody's scoring and hitting the ball now. Here's the big guy, Rettle. Here's Big Rettle. See what he does. It's one to short. Looks like Bellamy's going to throw it to Bird. Almost tried for the double play and didn't. Run will score. That was Arvin that came in.
You know, I like that, Chuck. Make sure you get the out there second base. Runners hustling down the line. Maybe not a chance to get him. Good play by Colby Bird to hang on to that ball, not to take a chance throwing it away right there. Play that third base.
So we got Rose out there. So Rettle makes it to first on that, and Coach Combs comes out to talk with 2 outs, 4-3. We're going to stay here for a second.
Heck of a ball game here tonight, Chuck.
Listen, I'm nervous. And I'm not, it's exciting. Good baseball tonight. We go the first 6 innings and almost nothing. A pitcher's duel. Good defensive plays. And then, like I said, the floodgates open up here in the bottom of the 6th. Breathitt puts 4 on the board, and here comes Estill right back at him, showing some heart. Coming back and have 3 on the board with the bases loaded. Or no, first and third. Sorry. First and third.
Which I've played against and coached against Estill County a lot throughout my lifetime. And I can tell you one thing, they have always been a very good competing team.
So here comes the cleanup man. Who you'd want to back? Kyler Cheney. This
big cut in that first swing and miss right there.
Umpires all over this place tonight. 0-1 count. Holmes goes into the stretch. Strike 2. Sorry for the delay. You just got to wait on those. You never know what it's going to be. So Holmes ahead early. 0-2. 2 outs. Pivotal point in the game. This is it. Cheney's the last chance. And Jot fouls one off. Oh, what a tough play. He fouled it off, and the catcher, Turner, reaches out, grabs it, and tags him out before he even takes 2 steps. Tough way to go down there for Engineers. Tough break. What a great game. Ryan, I appreciate you doing that with me tonight. I'm learning. This is the 3rd game I've done. You're first in a while. So, folks, it was a pleasure to bring a good game like this to you, and I'm sure these two will see each other again in the next month.
Yeah, guys, a quick heads up for Bluegrass Sports Nation. We will be live tomorrow night at the Wolf County versus Harlan. This is a all-A regional, or sectional game. We will have that live here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. And possibly a second game. We're not sure yet. We're going to try to cover Breathitt does play Jackson City tomorrow night, boys and girls. Okay. So there will be 2 games here at home, plus the Wolf County game. So we only have 2 crews at the moment, so we will try to cover 2 of those if we can. So just stay tuned, guys, about what's coming up on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Well, thanks, Matt. Taking care of the cameras and all the scorekeeping for us. Ryan doing the color. Ryan Cox, we appreciate it. And as we sign off here, great game tonight. Breathitt County Bobcats victorious at home against the Estill County Engineers, 4-3. Folks, thank you, and thank all our sponsors. You'll have a great evening. We'll see you next time on Bluegrass Sports Nation.